Apparently, you must have seen in the news that Russia and China are discussing a peace plan for Ukraine. Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian leader Vladimir Putin met for more than 4 hours on Monday in Moscow. As you may know, China has also mediated a peace deal between arch rivals Saudi Arabia and Iran. So if you see, China is already playing a constructive role in order to find a political solution to the Ukraine war. But on the other hand, the United States is not at all in the mood to end this war. Please listen to what US Secretary Antony Blinken has to say.
And a ceasefire now, without a durable solution, would allow President Putin to rest and refit his troops and then restart the war at a time more advantageous to Russia. The world should not be fooled by any tactical move by Russia, supported by China or any other country, to freeze the war on its own terms. Such a move would violate the UN Charter and defy the will of 141 countries who have condemned Russia's war in the United Nations General Assembly.
So basically what he is saying is that the Russia-Ukraine ceasefire would violate the UN Charter. This man is the US Secretary. Basically, he is a diplomat. And what is the role of a diplomat? To find a deal. The United States does not have any peace deal. That's because they don't want to have a deal. They don't want this war to end. Let me also give you another angle on why the United States doesn't want to negotiate. Because any kind of ceasefire or peace deal will allow both sides, that is the West and Russia, to regroup. And any kind of temporary truce will make both parties think and evaluate. United States doesn't want that, because they have already done a lot of hard work in convincing many of the European countries and all the G7 countries to directly and indirectly be a part of this war. Now, any kind of ceasefire deal will make all these countries lose their political will to continue their support towards bringing down Russia. And things may become normal again, which of course the United States does not want. Basically, this war has turned out to be a cash cow for United States, and they don't want this cash cow to stop milking. On top of it, while looking at the statement of Antony Blinken, you will also realize that Ukraine does not have any say in this. That is the fate of a vassal state. And if you look at the 12 points peace plan of China's position on the political settlement of the Ukraine crisis, I don't need to explain each and every point. It is so clear and simple to understand. I'll just put up the 12 points, pause the video and quickly take a glimpse of it. Sometimes it is difficult to believe how China can come up with such beautiful points. But then it is what it is. After all, China is also a permanent member of the UN Security Council. If China is presenting its 12 points peace plan for Ukraine war, all United States has to say is any kind of Russia-Ukraine ceasefire would violate the UN Charter. I am telling you, the diplomatic arm of the United States is one of the least interested parties to solve this crisis with dialogue. They don't want to have any kind of dialogue. They don't want to sit and negotiate, and they don't want to have any kind of peace deal.